A nice couple of hours head emptying after a sun-bleached day at work was much needed. Afternoon folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. Today I've had an absolute grueling day working in this sun. It's nearly killed me. Now I've finished 20 past 4 it is. I've probably been sat in this van with the aircon on for about 3/4 of an hour, umming and ahhing. Shall I get the boat out? It's a bit windy. It is too windy to get the boat out anywhere reasonable. Shall I get the boat out? Shall I go fishing on land? Shall I just sit here and do nothing? Well, I'm afraid I can't sit here and do nothing for 4 hours, so I'm going fishing. I'm going up to Tellboy's tackle. I'm going to get some nice ragworm off him. I'm going to take a feather rod and I'm going up over the top of Bull Bay. See what I can get. I'll let you know when I'm there. I might do a bit of filming at Tellboy's. See you shortly, guys. Right guys, I'm down here at Tellboy's tackle. Let's bob in and say hello. Hey, how are you, Tell? You alright, Paul?
Thank you.
How's it going?
Not so bad.
Has it been busy this weekend, or is it going to be busy?
I'm not sure. It depends on the weather, mate. Depends on the weather.
It's looking a bit grim tomorrow, isn't it?
It is. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Right, I'm going to get some worms and some other bits and bobs, and I'll make my way over to the mark. See you in a bit, guys. I'll tell you what, guys, for a small shop, this shop is absolutely rammed to the gills with tackle. I mean, look at this here. I've just had pointed out to me. £1 a packet. Feathers. Now, I like them. They're lovely. They're proper mackerel feathers, them. But there's all sorts of stuff here. For £1 a pack there, you can't go wrong. But look at all the... I mean, if I were a proper lure man, I'd be into all this. In fact, those there are what... in fact, they weren't them. They were very similar to them, what Simon were catching the bass on the other day. But look at these. If you can't catch a fish on one of them, you need to get rid of all your tackle. There's something wrong with you. But it's not just this one shelf, it's everywhere. Oh, sorry, when I finish walking into things. Look, all behind Tell there. Smile, Tell, you're on camera. Load of reels, more stuff. There's tackle everywhere. It's look, rods, look at all them rods. I think I'm going to have a nosy about it here off camera. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Right, guys, I know I keep saying this about these local tackle shops, but get in there and get your money spent, guys. If you're over at this end of Anglesey, go and see Tellboy. If you're over at the Beaumorris side, go and see Malcolm. If you're over at Holyhead, go and see Bluefin or Winnie. Just go in there and spend your money wherever you are, guys. We've got to keep these tackle shops open. They're all struggling. They're all on the verge of closing. And once they've gone, they've gone. It's no fun. What we're going to do? Won't be able to go fishing. It'd be rubbish, won't it? Anyway, I really am going to the mark now. The next time you see me, I'll be up there. Well, guys, I'm finally down the mark at Bull Bay. That nearly killed me getting down here then. Not for the faint-hearted. Let me just adjust you a little bit. But look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. A couple of fishing crab pots in front of me, which is not ideal, so I can cast over to the left. Or I can cast to the right a bit, but you're casting here into very deep water. I'm hoping I can flick the mackerel feathers about and hopefully pick a couple of mackerel up. If not, I'm fishing with ragworm, because that's what I bought and that's what I'll be fishing with. That is not for the faint-hearted, trust me. That were hard blooming work getting down there. I better get set up and get going, haven't I? Right, guys, I'm set and ready to go. Today I'm fishing with my Pentidal solid carbon spin fisher packed with, I think it's £40 braid, and a £70 shock leader. One big fat ragworm on a penny hook, 6 ounce lead. It's time to get it. It's time. Sorry, not even set up properly yet, have I? Time to get it flung in. Let me just put it on its clip. Now, the idea being behind a pennel rig is it can be a little bit snaggy out there, so when the fish takes the bait and pulls it, it pulls the lead up out of the way of the rocks, allegedly. But I've come unstuck a million times with them, so let's have a go here. You don't need to be a hero caster here. A nice gentle fling will do, if I can do it without knocking the tripod over. Let's have a look. There's the boy. plunge. Now that should be in about low tide on a medium tide. I am going to let it some line out till it hits bottom. And that, my friends, is that. Tighten into it. Tight enough, tighten into it, and wait for the bing bong boo. I'm going to give it another 3/4 of an hour, maybe an hour. Have I just is that seals popping their heads up there, or is that another crab pot? Crab pots, black crab pots. Yeah, I'm going to give it another 3/4 of an hour or so. Am I getting a bing bong boo already? Let it flood up a bit more, and then I'm going to have a go with the mackerel feather, see if I can pick a mackerel or two up. Can't be rolling with the tide, that, surely. It's only a small tide, or smallish anyway. Dogs are having a ball on these rocks. Right, I'll bring you back in when something's happening. You don't want to sit and look at my ugly mug all evening doing now, do you? Well guys, I've only been casting a couple of minutes, but when I said those two black things were crab pots, they've surreptitiously disappeared, so they were seals sticking their heads up looking at me. Which is not really very good when you first pull up, and that's more or less where I've cast as well. But we've got hope. There's always a chance. They might not eat everything, eh? Damn seals! These rocks now are treacherous. They're doing that really fine drizzle, and it's not good underfoot, to be quite honest. I'm going to have to be real careful when I'm coming off these rocks. I'm alright just pottering about in this little area, but when I'm coming off I'm going to have to be super careful. Great. Crab pot 1, happy hook a nil. Oh well, new shot leader, new rig, start again. Yeah guys, look just beyond the crab pot. I've just finished setting up again. Dolphins have just popped out of the water a couple of times. But it's odds law that, isn't it? You always see the dolphins here. I don't know why, they just hang around here. Oh, I'm not lying, they are here, they were there, just beyond the crab pots. This time I think I'll cast that side of the crab pot and use my brain, because the water's flowing that way, so that means the actual pot is down here somewhere to the left. And I cast straight across it, you know. Don't! Watch this now, the second I turn that camera off, one will pop up. Sod's law. What did I say? The second I turned the camera off, all popping up everywhere. One of them just jumped straight out and I couldn't get you back on quick enough. But they're here, there. Now I will zoom in when I do the editing so that you can see these. There we go. Let me get behind the camera so I can see what you're actually seeing. Yeah, you should be getting that. There we go. They are moving that way slightly. We'll just turn that way and wait for them to hop, skip and jump again. But that, there you go. I'm hoping it got that in the corner of it. I'm going to, now I've seen that, I'm going to cast this out and I'm going to flick a few mackerel feathers about, because they're not, there we are, they're running along here. So, beautiful. Let's put you back on there. I tell you what, I do love this being out fishing. Look at that, I've not even got a bait in the water, I've run out and I'm all giddy and excited. Well, I'm going to flick that out now, and I am now going to flick the, I'm going to have a flick about with the mackerel feather, see if I can pick one or two of them up. Because them mackerel, them dolphins are not here for nothing, are they? Here comes the local jet ski pest. I wonder if he's got to just eat for me. Just eat! There he goes. Or she. Or is it a long-haired lout? Cast number 2. My weight wouldn't settle. It was just rolling and rolling and rolling to the right. I must have hit that on the head with it. The happy hooker does it again. Cast number 2. Dirty, dirty dogfish. Let's get him a hook to get him back. Let's go again, eh? Subscribe. Watch the rod, guys. There we go. Bing bong boo, bing bong boo. Tighten back into it. I know what it is. It's only a dirty dog. Go on again. Better check it now, I Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Every time you switch the camera on, the action stops. Oh, there we go, bing bong boo. Not sure if it... Yeah, it feels slightly heavy. There might be a dirty dog, oh no. Not sure. No, there's nothing. Doesn't feel like anything now. I would stop and turn the camera off, but if I stop this here, it's a bit snaggy on the way in. No, we've missed it. We've missed it. Worm don't look in bad nick. It looks a bit chewed, but not overly in bad nick. We'll fling it back out and go again, eh? Might put a fresh worm on. I'm getting some absolutely clunking bites, guys, and then when I pick the rod up, there's nothing there. I've just had 2 whoppers on the chop then. It's happened about 4 or 5 times now. See it boing again then. I'm wondering if Muke's too bloody big and the little flatties or something like that, but they don't normally give you a good old ding dong do like that. Talk about frustrating. I can think of far worse things to be doing though. Oh, boing. Now, has something hung itself. I'm gonna let this one develop and develop. They do look suspiciously like doggy bites though. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong boo. Oh, you... oh, it's out. See, nothing there again. How on earth can you miss bites like that? Nobody likes to see that happen, do they? It felt like there were a fish at first and then a little snag and back it's come. Have a look at you. I've got my hook, I think. Smash my other rod. Yeah, everything's come back. Worms mangled. But no fish again. We all have days like this, don't we, guys? At least the rod's boiling and I'm busy. Something to do, innit? Well, it's still only the one fish for now. They're driving me absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pack that one, well, pack it down for a minute. I'm going to have a flick about with little feather on. See if I can pick a mackerel or 2 up. Violet, there's nothing there. Bloody dog's barking. They're fed up actually. It is a bit inclement. They're not happy about being down here, so we'll have a couple of flicks about with this. If I can't get any, it's going to be adios. They can leave it up while I don't know if you're going to be hearing me from up there. This is a little bit long for this rod, to be fair. The dolphins are there again. There's splash down to this one. See up. Picking them dolphins up in the distance over there. They've got to be here for summer, haven't they? Nobody likes to see that happen, do they? Oh, we got it back. For most of it, we've got 3 feathers left. We'll have another flick. Let it hit the water, let it sink, fall over backwards. And all we do when we're back on enough land. That's it, a bit long. It's full. Line. Fall! Don't whine. Until you're back in. Is any mackerel knocking about? They should. Pick that up. Just be aware that when you get close back into the rocks, that you don't get snagged like I just did. There's some kids up on the rocks over there, that's what the dogs are barking at. You've got to be so careful on these rocks, guys. My recommendation would only be coming down these with 2 or 3 here, to be fair. I'm just a bit of a divvy sometimes, aren't I? But I'll keep myself safe, I'll move nice and slow, and I'm going to have another couple of casts. Well guys, I've had half a dozen chucks about with feathers, not picking anything up. The dogs are fed up, I've had enough, I'm bloody hungry. I think it's time to go and get something to eat. If you do like the content that I do, I know there's not much to show you in this video, it's just a quick couple of hours after work. There's nothing stopping any of you going out of that house and going catching some fish. Even though I've only caught one, I have been getting bites and I've been active. If you do like the content that I do, please do press the like button, the subscribe button and the notification bell, and get your hoodies ordered, guys. Come on, let's get them bought. Let's spread the word, spread the love. The Happy Uncle loves you. Until next time, ta-da for now. Subscribe.